How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get?
I began this look by concealing any discoloration on my eyes with this Catrice Camouflage Concealer. And for my eyeshadow, I took my ColourPop Pressed Shadows. This one is in Paper Tiger, and I just focused that on my transition area. And then I go in with Wait For It, which is a beautiful peachy color, just to add some peachiness to this look, and blend it away with a Sigma brush. To add more color, I took Stay Golden and just focused that on the outer corner of my eye. And then I wanted it to be a little bit more pink, I guess, and I went in with Get Out, which is a more purpley pink, and focused that on the outer half of my eye as well. Then I went in with some more concealer just to conceal the first half of my eye, just to kind of create a base for the shade Come and Get It, which is a beautiful rose gold shade. It's just so hard to explain, but it's so pretty. So I focused that on the inner half, and then I kind of blended these two shades together, which was Stay Golden and Wait For It, and just use that to blend away any harsh lines. Then I decided to go in with more of Paper Tiger just to make sure everything blended out smoothly up toward my brow bone. For eyeliner, I took this L'Oreal eyeliner and created a nice thick wing, but you could skip eyeliner if you decide to. You don't have to do a thick wing. I just have a thing for winged liner. Now we're moving on to my face. I took this Winky Lux Whipped Cream primer, and it's such a beautiful primer and it feels so nice on the skin. I just dot it on my T-zone and kind of blend it all together and blend it into my skin, and it creates a nice smooth base. I got this from Octoly, and I will have more information on it down below. Then I'm going to apply my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I'm just going to draw it on my face like this. This is one of my favorite parts about stick foundations, that it's so easy to use and less messy. And I'm going to buff that away with my Morphe M439, my Morphe M439, and make sure there's no streaks or anything like that, and it's not patchy, which I really love this brush for it. I took some more of the Catrice concealer, and I'm just going to brighten underneath my eyes and my T-zone. So I mainly use this concealer for highlighting and concealing. And then once all of that is concealed, I'm going to blend it away with a damp beauty blender. For this look, I decided to use both a translucent powder and a colored pressed powder. My translucent powder is from It's Skin. It's called the Babyface Pore Powder, and I'm just taking a small beauty blender and packing that under my eyes to really set my under eye concealer in place so that it does not crease. Then I took the Wet n Wild pressed powder in Warm Beige just to add a little bit extra coverage and set the rest of my face and my foundation. I really love this powder for that because it does a good job at setting my foundation in place without making it too powdery or too patchy looking. It's such a great drugstore powder foundation. I love it. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and just kind of brushing away my under eye powder and make sure there's nothing left. Then I'm taking my ColourPop eyeliner in Bestie, and I'm just going to line my waterline for that and make sure it's nice and vibrantly red and purple because I'm going to be smudging it out later on. Then I'm going to go in with Stay Golden and Get Out, just combine the two on a small detail brush from Morphe, and I'm going to apply that to my waterline and smudge it all out, smudge out the eyeliner that I applied earlier, and create a nice smoky effect with this beautiful combination of burgundies. I just really love it. And to blend it out, I took some more of Wait For It, which is that peachy color, and I'm just going to blend all of that out so that there is no harsh lines and it looks really nice and smoky. Now I'm going to take some more of Come and Get It, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner half of my lower lash line, but I want to make sure I don't bring it too far out because I want to make sure the lower lash line stays nice and smoky and not too shimmery. Then for the inner corner, I'm going to take Cute Alert and Throttle, and I'm just going to mix them together and just create a nice inner corner highlight that's not too intense but not too muted as well. I just really love the combination of it. It makes it nice and bright in there. Then off camera, I applied my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara and my Nubounsom Russian Black lashes to my eyes before I moved on to the rest of my face. For bronzer, I decided to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just taking this on a small contouring brush from Luxie. I'm just going to apply that into my contour area and cheekbones and kind of blend it up toward my forehead and just create some more dimension in my face, which I really love using this bronzer for it because it's not too intense and you can really build it up if you're my skin tone. Then I'm taking the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and I kind of blend it backwards. This blush is beautiful, but I feel like it could be a little bit muddy, so you want to make sure you spend time blending it out if it does end up being muddy on your skin. Now I'm just going to apply some translucent powder right underneath my contour because I felt like I took it a little too far down. So I'm just going to bake under there with a damp beauty blender and the Babyface Pore Powder. And then once it's set, I'm going to blend it away, and that is a great way to kind of erase your mistakes when you're contouring. I love it. For highlight, I'm taking the chocolate diamond color of this vintage highlighting duo and I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones. It's like a super intense highlight and I absolutely love it. And I'm also going to put it on the center of my face like my nose and Cupid's bow. For lips, I decided to experiment a little bit and I'm taking my Cailyn Matte Lip Tint Trio, which essentially are liquid lipsticks, and it comes with 3 different shades that are absolutely beautiful. I got this from Octoly to review, and what I decided to do was just apply the darkest red on the outer corners of my lips, and I'm going to create sort of like an ombre lip, which I really love because there's a peachy color in here that I really want to use, but I feel like it's just a little bit too peach for me. So what I'm doing is just focusing it on the center of my lips and blending it all together. So once I did that, I added a little bit more red and used my finger to blend it all in, and I actually really love the way that it looks. It came out beautiful. So that completes this peachy Valentine's Day look. If you guys love this look, definitely give it a thumbs up, and if you decide to recreate it, don't forget to tag me on my social medias so I can see it. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.